What would that be? Well, they've already started with Canvas and they already have inline editing and they're getting better. Although I think none of us would agree that like they're phenomenal at creating slides, but that's probably just a matter of time. We know it can create CSVs and it can probably go a lot farther in terms of sheet editing or Excel editing, that kind of stuff. So really, what's to stop OpenAI from having their own Office suite, for lack of a better term? So that's social media, CRMs, Office suite, LinkedIn killer. Like
Wait,
I think
you're
that's the
missing a big
conversation.
one. You're missing
Yeah,
a
go
big
ahead.
one. I have to add one. So you remember just a couple of days ago, Alibaba announced that they had they're in the process of domestically manufacturing AI inference chips. Well, big news this week: OpenAI and Broadcom have partnered together for an AI inference chip. It'll be
Oh,
used
right.
by OpenAI exclusively. Okay, so now you've got this juggernaut, which is OpenAI, still a private company, right? This is just a private company that's involved in all of these aspects of what was the last valuation of OpenAI? It's in the hundreds of billions of dollars. And I don't even know, when you add these elements, all the different ways that they can monetize the platform and the what eventually, many billions of users out there who will be all using this same platform and taking advantage of all the different things that you've just recited. The value of this company is at the $1 trillion levels ultimately, right?
Mm.
Nvidia's at 4 trillion, Apple's at 3. That's the kind of player that OpenAI is, and yet we don't see that. Amazing. This is in a couple of years, right? In a few years from when OpenAI was this sort of nonprofit, open source kind of thing that was happening, now suddenly it's one of the most valuable companies in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for bringing up the chip. It was on here and I totally went right by it. And they said that's a $10 billion investment right there. And that's also a 2026 deployment, so they say. So just think about that of what they're saying, like the OpenAI, the LinkedIn one, the jobs thing, that's 2026, the chips 2026, perhaps the social media 2026, imminent on the web browser, right? The search in the web browser, that's probably before the end of the year. We'll see if we get another 10 days or 12 days of OpenAI Christmas again. I think it was pretty popular for them last year. I would be shocked if they did not do that again. And so if they are, well, we're sitting in September.